I would have to jump out of the airplane. Like at that point, like it would just have to be over with, because what do you mean? They say don't judge books by their cover, but if a cover is scary, I'm not reading it. Y'all are probably like, she's so delusional, and like low-key I might be. Hey everyone, it's me Bailey, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a 24-hour readathon, but I'm also trying to just finish my TBR for the month. So basically I still have 3 books on my March TBR that I have not read. It is the last weekend in March, and I really just want to do my best to finish my March TBR, plus see what else I can get read this weekend as well. I'm essentially trying to cram as many books into this weekend as I possibly can. So I feel like this is going to be kind of a mix of a like 24-hour readathon with a cramming vlog, just because I'm trying to literally just read as much as possible. So I feel like March hasn't really been that good of a reading month for me. I did actually just get back from vacation. I got back last night, and now I'm like, okay, it's time to lock in, time to do some reading. So that is my plan over the next few days. I will be doing the timer method just because I want to make sure that I can get in as many books as possible in a 24-hour time period. So it is actually currently Thursday, so I am going to be starting the timer today, and hopefully I can have all of my 24 hours done by Sunday. That is the goal. But let's just go over the TBR for the books that I'm hoping to get to during the next 24 hours. So there are 4 books currently that I'm hoping to get to. 3 of them are on my TBR and 1 of them is not, but I feel like I can probably read all of these books, and if not, maybe even a few more over the next 24 and some hours that I'm going to be reading. So the first book that I actually have started, I started this yesterday on the plane home, but that is The Last One by Will Dean. This is a mystery thriller book. It is following this woman, and she goes on a cruise with her boyfriend, and she wakes up and she realizes that she is the only one left on this cruise, and there's no crew, there's nobody else. And so we're following her as we are trying to figure out what happened, why is she the only one on this cruise ship, and all of the things like that. So I'm definitely interested in this book. So far I'm 40 pages in, I'm on chapter 8, and look, it's pretty good. So I definitely see myself finishing this one. I think this is the one that I want to start with for this video. Then next we've got Heartless Hunter by Kristen Cicerelli. I'm actually buddy reading this one with some friends, and I feel like I'm the last one to pick this book up. I'm not sure though, but I am hoping to read this in this video in the next like 24 hours or so. I have heard really amazing things about this book, and I know the second book did recently just come out, so I am hoping that I'm going to really enjoy this book. And next we've got Secret Keepers by Teddy Peacock. This is a mystery thriller about these people who went to this lake house, and something tragic happened while they were there that summer, and they're trying to figure out, I guess, what happened, what secrets there are, and that kind of thing. This is a pretty short book, so I feel like this one might not take me too long to read, but this is the last book that is on my TBR for March, so I'm hoping to read this sometime during the next 24 hours as well. And then the last book that I want to get to that's not on my TBR is The Right Move by Liz Ford. I would like to do my reread of this book. I have last minute decided that I'm going to be doing a reread of the entire Windy City series, and I read Mile High last month, and I figured I want to reread Ryan Shea. I need to read about Ryan Shea and Indy again, because I love this series so much. So this is the other book that I'm hoping to get to in this video. And I do have some other books as well that are currently on my radar that I'm wanting to possibly read in this video if I have the time, but I will be starting a 24-hour timer today. I feel like I might try to do, since I'm essentially trying to read over 4 days, no, I think I'm just gonna set the 24-hour timer because I don't want to try and give myself any like hourly goals or anything like that. So I'm just going to set the 24-hour timer, hopefully read as much as I can today, hopefully read as much as I can the rest of the weekend. I literally don't have any plans but to sit in the house and rot. I think maybe I might have my aunt come over tomorrow, but other than that, like, I literally don't plan on leaving this house until it's time for me to go to work on Monday, because I've already been to the grocery store and done everything that I need to do this morning. So yeah, yeah, the plan is to cram as many books as I can into this weekend, into the next 24 hours, and see how many books I can get read to kind of like bump up my book count for March. So that is my update for this first little bit of an update. I am going to probably go sit on the couch and see what reading I can get into. So with that being said, I will go set up in there, and when I start the timer, I will let you guys know. Okay, so I'm now in the living room. I'm set up on the couch. I've got my book, and I have my like ambient room on in the background, and I'm ready to get this 24 hours started. I feel like at some point I'm probably gonna want to take a nap, but I at least want to try and read for like a couple of hours before I fall asleep. So that is the goal. I feel like right now is the perfect time to start. It is like 2 o'clock on the dot, so I'm going to be starting the timer. In order for me to pull it up like this, I did have to kind of start it a little bit, but so we're just gonna go ahead and start the timer. So let's get to reading. Okay, so the first hour is up, and I wanted to give an update. It has been a little bit longer than an hour, but I have been reading the last one, and this book is taking quite a turn. It's definitely not what I was expecting it was going to be, so I don't know, but like I'm now on page 149, which is the start of chapter 33. So I don't know, I'm probably about a third of the way into it, and I'm enjoying it. It's not super gripping to me though. Like I'm enjoying it, but it's not just like super gripping. And I don't know if maybe I've been reading a lot of mystery thrillers lately, so I just haven't like been super big into like a mystery thriller mood. So none of them have really been like hitting like they need to. So I don't know. So far, like I'm enjoying it, but it's just like okay. So I don't know. We did have our first kind of like plot twist, which really did surprise me. Like I wasn't expecting what happened to be what happened. So I don't know. I'm so bad at like guessing the like mystery element in mystery thrillers, but this one definitely got me. Like I was not expecting that at all whatsoever. So I'm definitely interested to see how the rest of the story goes. I've heard that the plot twist in this book is like way, like it's so good. Like I've heard that like most people like do not see the plot twist coming. So I'm definitely interested to see what is going to happen. So I am getting a little bit sleepy, so I might pause the timer to take a nap, but I think I will keep reading just a little bit longer and see how I'm feeling. And I want to fall asleep, and then I'm going to do that since I still have plenty of time to read. So I don't know, I might see about taking a nap for like an hour or so, but I'm gonna keep reading for now, and I'll let you guys know if I do end up napping or if I just don't and continue reading. So I'm gonna keep going, and I'll update you guys again a little bit later. Okay, so I wanted to let you guys know that I did in fact take a nap, and so I paused the timer while I was napping, and I'm still reading the last one by Will Dean. So I am on chapter 81, and that's page 288. So I still have about a third of the book left. I think I could probably finish this in the next like hour and a half or so if I just like sit down and like read it. So I think that's what I'm about to do. I do want to pause really quickly to give Navy his dinner and then make dinner for myself really quickly. And then I'm going to hop back into reading. I definitely see myself finishing this here like soon. So it is like 6:30 almost now. So I definitely am like feeling rested, so that way I can like stay up a little bit and get some reading done. I am thinking thinking that once I finish this, I'm going into Heartless Hunter because like I feel like fantasy and like romantasy is like the genre that I need right now, because I've been reading a lot of mystery thrillers this month, and so far I feel like they're like really burning me out, and so I just want to like read something else. So that is the plan for right now, but I'm gonna make dinner real quick. I'm gonna get maybe his, and we will get back to reading, and I'll update you guys again here in a little bit. I'm probably gonna try and do like a little bit of like b-roll of me like finishing the last one, so we'll get into that, and I will talk to you guys again once I have finished the last one. Okay, so I now have 20 hours, 4 minutes and 30 seconds left on the timer, and I just finished the last one by Wiltine. And that ending, like when I tell you, I would literally like, I would have to jump out of the airplane. Like at that point, like it would just have to be over with, because what do you mean? What do you mean? You're telling me you went through all of that, this whole book, for that to be like, I feel so bad for Kaz. Like I'm like, oh my God, we're doing it again. And like, yeah, I don't know, but I don't know. My rating, I feel like my rating for this book would be 4 stars. I feel like I enjoyed it. I feel like I would recommend it. I feel like it was low-key like juicy. I feel like there were some reveals that I wasn't expecting. And like for the most part, like I feel like it was pretty like unexpected. So I definitely feel like if you're looking for a like mystery thriller, a like summary mystery thriller, since it does take place on a cruise ship, then I would definitely recommend this as like a summer mystery book if you're looking for one. But yeah, 4 stars to this. I would be so mad if I was like, yeah, I would just have to end it all. But so that is my update on that. So now that we still have 20 hours left, I'm going to be moving on to the next book that I'm going to be reading, which is going to be Heartless Hunter. I'm super excited about this book. I'm really hoping that I'm going to like it. I am in a fantasy romance mood. So I'm like, okay, let me just hop on in. Let me read all the fantasy romance. So that is the next book that I'm going to be starting. I will be starting that tonight. It is currently 8:03. I'm about to get a Diet Dr. Pepper and get to starting Heartless Hunter. I'm really excited about this one, so I'm hoping that it doesn't disappoint. So with that being said, I'm gonna go grab it really quickly, and then I'm going to go ahead and start it. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Hello. Okay, so I have paused the timer on 19 hours, 3 minutes and 36 seconds left, because I am pausing Heartless Hunter so I can give this update really quickly. But I've officially read the first quarter of this book. So I'm on page 100, which is the start of chapter 13. And so far I'm enjoying this book. Like it's not giving YA like I thought that it was. Cause like when I originally bought this book, I did not know that it was a YA book, but I don't know. So far it's like not giving YA, which I'm appreciating, because I haven't really been loving YA recently, but so far I'm enjoying this. We're following Rune and Gideon, and Rune is a witch who moonlights as this vigilante called the Crimson Moth, and Gideon, who is a witch hunter. And they like hate each other, but Gideon doesn't know that Rune is the Crimson Moth, and so they are essentially trying to like play each other to see if they can like get more information on what the other is doing essentially. So Gideon has suspicions that Rune might be the Crimson Moth, so he's trying to like woo her to see if like she has any involvement. And then obviously Rune is the Crimson Moth and knows that Gideon is a part of like the Blood Guard, and is essentially like trying to take him down and figure out where they're like storing these witches and where they're taking them and things like that. And so far I'm enjoying it. Like it's reading really quickly. It's really fast paced so far. Like it's giving like kind of Regency era, but it also is like, it also feels like very like modern still. I don't know, but so far I'm enjoying it and I'm gonna keep going. It is on Kindle Unlimited, so I'm probably going to pick it up on my Kindle here soon. It is currently almost 11 p.m. so I'm thinking I might go get in the bed here in a minute because I am getting a little bit sleepy. So that is probably what I'm about to do with Navy. So I think that is the move for the rest of the night, and just go read in the bed on my Kindle. And then obviously I'll update you with my progress of Heartless Hunter in the morning when I wake up. Good morning. So I messed up last night and forgot to stop the timer when I went to bed. And so when I woke up this morning, the timer was sitting at like 10 hours, but I only read for like half an hour last night. And last time I updated you, I was at like 19 hours and 3 minutes or something like that. So I'm just going to start the timer at 18 hours and 45 minutes because I read for about half an hour and I was able to make it like, I don't know, like 20 something pages into Heartless Hunter. So I'm now on chapter 17, which is page 124. So I read about 25 pages. And so I'm just gonna start the timer at 18 hours and 45 minutes because that's about 18 minutes from the time that I updated last night to when I like last talked to you guys. So I'm just gonna take like 18 minutes instead of the 30 that I read and just like call it, because I'm like, I don't want to try and do that math and try and figure out where I was and like all the things. And like, it's crazy because something literally told me last night before I like rolled over to go to bed. I was like, oh, double check to make sure that you stopped the timer. And I was like, oh yeah, like I stopped it. It was good. It was not good. So I am going to be starting with 18 hours and 45 minutes on the clock. So that's where I'm starting at this morning. I am still reading Heartless Hunter. I am expecting to finish this. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get right on back into the reading. So 18 hours, 45 minutes on the clock. We're getting into it. Hello. Okay, so I'm sitting at 16 hours and 56 minutes and 48 seconds left on the clock right now, and I have been still reading Heartless Hunter. So I am about 3/4 of the way through it. I'm currently on page 304, so I still have right under, or maybe like exactly 100 pages left in this book, and I'm enjoying it so far. But I am taking a quick break really quickly to eat some lunch. So it is currently 12:02, so I'm going to pause for now so I can eat some lunch. I'm gonna probably watch like a YouTube video or something while I eat, and then I'll get back into reading. I am really enjoying Heartless Hunter. I will say that it is a little bit slower than I had anticipated, but like not in a bad way. I feel like sometimes there are books that are a little bit slower and it gets like boring, but I feel like this isn't boring to me. I feel like I'm still like really interested in everything that's going on. I feel like I'm still really invested in the storyline and the way that things are going forward, and I'm definitely interested to see how this is going to end. I am definitely going to be picking up the second book for sure, I feel like, because I am really enjoying this. So I might have to go ahead and order the second book so that way I can have it whenever I'm ready to read it. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this so far, and I can't wait to see how it ends. I feel like I'm gonna end up rating this book pretty high. So yeah, that's my update for now. We're about 8 hours into this readathon, and so I feel like I'm moving at a pretty steady pace. So I'm super excited about that. I'll probably get up here in a little while and like take a shower and stuff and just kind of like start a load of laundry, since I did just like get back from vacation. So I might do that at some point as well. So that's where I'm at the moment, and obviously I will continue to keep you guys updated as I continue reading, and I will probably update you guys again once I finish Heartless Hunter with my thoughts on the rest of this book. Okay, so it is a little bit later now. I ate lunch, I took a nap, I've taken a shower, I have done all the things that I said that I was going to do except the laundry, but everything else I've done. So I'm now ready to like lock in and finish Heartless Hunter. So I did stop the timer like I mentioned earlier at 16 hours 56 minutes and 40 seconds. So I am going to start the timer back and get back to reading. So I definitely see myself finishing this book tonight, and I want to try and at least finish one other book tonight and possibly start a third this evening, but we'll see how that goes. It's almost 3:30 right now, so I'm really just about to sit down and read for the rest of the evening. So that's what I'm about to do, and I'm all like set up and comfy in my reading chair, so I am hoping to stay in this spot for the next like couple of hours. So that's what I'm gonna do, and I am going to update you guys again once I officially finish Heartless Hunter. Okay, so it is now, so the timer is now sitting at 15 hours, 51 minutes, and 45 seconds, and I just finished Heartless Hunter by Kristen Cicerelli, and I really liked this book. I think I'm gonna give it 4.5 stars. I really liked this book. I feel like I want to read the next book like immediately. Like I am probably going to place an order, or I might just go and get it. Like I might just go drive and get it really quickly because I want the next book immediately. Like I'm like, I need to know like what's going to happen, because this was so good. This was way better than I had anticipated. I feel like the hype behind this book is so real. Like I immensely enjoyed myself, and I'm so happy that the next book is already out, so that way I can just go ahead and like read it and I don't have to wait for it. I am going to look and see if it's on Kindle Unlimited, and if it is, then I'm going to probably start it here in the next like little bit. You might even see me start it on camera, I don't know, but I enjoyed this so much. This was so good. So 4.5 stars to this. If you have not read this book, I highly recommend it. Even if you are like an adult and you aren't really into YA much lately, I definitely still would recommend this book. It was so good. Oh my goodness. And now that I'm finished with this book, I will be moving on to the next book that I'm planning on reading, which is going to be Secret Keepers by Teddy Peacock. This is the last book on my March TBR for the month. So after I finish this, I pretty much have free reign for the rest of this readathon. I have this on my Kindle as well. This book isn't super long. It's about 270 pages or so. 262 it looks like, maybe. So I don't know. It's not too terribly long, so I am going to be starting this now. I'm hoping that I'm going to like this book. This is a local author, so I bought this at one of my local indie bookstores just to like support local. So I am interested in reading this, but I hate that because I am not in a like mystery mood. Like I'm in a fantasy mood, so I hate that I'm gonna have to break my like fantasy stride to read a mystery, because I just feel like mysteries have just been really slumping me out this month. So I don't know. I'm gonna start it and see what I think about it, and I don't want to say that I'm gonna DNF it, but I might put it down if it's not doing what I need to do and picking up another fantasy, because I'm feeling so burnt out on mysteries. So we'll see, but this is the next book that I'm picking up, and I'm probably about to go order the second book. I don't even know what the second book is called in the series. I don't even know what the second book is called, but whatever the second book is called, I'm picking it up. So that was my update on that, and then I'm gonna look and see if it's on Kindle Unlimited, because I'm like, I need the next book like immediately. So that's what I'm about to do right now, and then I will be starting Secret Keepers, and I will update you guys once I have read a little bit to let you guys know kind of more of what it's about and how we're progressing as the time goes. So I will update you guys again a little bit later. Okay, so update. We're sitting at 15 hours, 27 minutes, and 31 seconds, and I've started Secret Keepers, but I'm thinking that I might have to DNF this one, and I feel like it might be like a soft DNF, but I don't know. So So I'm not really vibing with the writing style. Like, I feel like it's easy to read, but it's very like casual, if that makes sense. Like, it's a very like casual writing style. I don't know. And I don't love that one of the main characters lives on a plantation. It's just personal preference. I don't love that. And I don't know. The editing in it is not very there at all. And yeah, I don't know. It's hard because it's like, this is an indie book. It's a local author. Like, I want to support, but like, I'm just not vibing at the moment. So maybe later, maybe when I'm in a more of a mystery thriller mood. I think if I had the audiobook for this, it might help a little bit, but frankly, I just like, I don't know. I'm not really caring. I'm not in the mood for this right now. So I think it's going to be a softie enough for now. I'm going to try and pick it up later, but right now I just cannot see myself picking this up and like enjoying it. So I am going to be soft DNFing this, and hopefully later I will pick this up and like it again. But that's also to say that I'm in a fantasy romance reading mood so bad that I have picked 2 books that I have been thinking about picking up. So the first one is Anathema by Carrie Lake, and the other one is Lady of Darkness by Melissa K. Rorick. I have been wanting to read both of these, and like, they're both fantasy romances, and I feel like, yeah, I don't know. I know Lady of Darkness is part of a series, but I'm not sure about Anathema. I don't know if this is a standalone, so I might need to look that up, and I feel like that will depend on which one I pick, because I feel like if this is a standalone, I feel like I might just go ahead and read this one. But I don't know. Lady of Darkness is also calling my name. I want to try and get to like both of them, but they're both like kind of thick, so I don't know. I don't know which one I'm leaning. I'm feeling like I might be leaning a little bit towards Lady of Darkness, or I don't know. Maybe I'll post a poll or something on Instagram and like leave it up for like a few minutes and see what the winner is, like on Instagram and YouTube, and see. So I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna post a poll and see which one's gonna win. So Navy wants to go outside, so I'm gonna let him outside really quickly and also see about dinner maybe, and then by the time I get to do that, I will let you know which book I've picked. So that's my update for now, and I'll update again later. Okay, so it has been a little bit of time since I posted the polls. So I posted one on Instagram and one on YouTube, so we're gonna check both to see what they're looking like. So far the poll on Instagram, Anathema is winning 60 to 40, and then on YouTube, Anathema is also winning 38 to 63%. So the polls were only up for about 2 hours, but based on that, it looks like Anathema is the winner. So this is the book that I will be picking up next. So I'm going to be starting the timer back, and I'm going to be reading this. This is also on Kindle Unlimited, so I did download it to my Kindle as well. So that way, when I'm not feeling like holding a physical book, I will just have it on my Kindle. So I'm going to start this, and I will give an update later. I read the back of it, and it seems like it's basically about this girl named Mavis, and she is sent to the Eating Woods, which like most people like stay away from. And while she's in there, she meets Zavander, and he is an assassin. So that's what I'm gathering from this. I feel like it's giving the adult version of One Dark Window, possibly, minus the whole like deck of cards situation. So I'm definitely interested to see what I'm gonna think of this. I think this is a standalone, but I'm not sure. I forgot to look that up. So I'll probably look that up to see if this is a standalone or not. But yeah, that is my update for now. I'm going to get started on this, and I will update you guys again a little bit later. Okay, so I'm here with my first update on Anathema. So we're sitting at 14 hours and 36 minutes and 42 seconds left on the timer, and I am like really into this so far. So I'm 105 pages in, which is the start of chapter 10, and so far I'm really enjoying this. Like, it is a gothic fantasy romance, and it's giving the vibes. Like, it's giving everything that I needed. Like, I am just so in a fantasy mood. Like, this book is eating right now for me. Like, it is giving like slow, but like I'm not mad at it. Like, I'm not mad that it's slow. Like, I feel like it's still so intriguing. I'm very like entertained. I'm very like interested in what's going on and what's going to happen. Like, I'm feeling like this is just what I need right now. So I'm definitely interested in finding out how Mavis and Zavander are going to come to meet and like what is going to entail after that, because like I definitely want to know about the romance part of this, like fantasy romance. Like, I feel like they're gonna have like a lot of like headbutting and clashing, and I'm definitely so interested to see their dynamic once they meet. Like, I feel like it's gonna be so good. So I'm definitely enjoying this. So yeah, I feel like this was a good choice. I feel like this was a good choice. But I will say it is 9:41 and I am kind of wanting to lay down now, but I do want to read for a little while longer. So I'm thinking I'm going to set up my like Kindle stand and clicker and go lay down and just kind of like read that way, and pretty much just read until I fall asleep, I guess. So, and this time I'm going to actually remember to stop the timer tonight before I end up falling asleep, unlike I did last night. So my goal was to make it to 12 hours today, and right now I'm about an hour and a half away. So if I can stay up for another hour and a half and do some reading, then I think I'm going to try my best. But if I don't hit the 12 hours tonight, that's okay, because I at least want to try and get like 8 hours of reading in tomorrow, like at a minimum, hopefully more, but we'll see. But yeah, so that is my update for now. I'm going to go set up my Kindle stand. I need to grab a bookmark so I can put it in here so I don't lose my spot, and that's where I'm at right now. I'm gonna let Navy out so he can go potty before we go get in the bed, and we're just gonna go lay down and I'm gonna read. So that is my update. I don't know if I'll update again once I go lay down, but we'll see. I am gonna have to take my contacts out again because I don't know, for some reason my eyes have been so itchy since I got back, and I feel like it was the water. Like, I don't know, because like obviously I had my contacts in while I was in Dominican Republic, but like I feel like it was the water, and like the water in my eyes is like making my eyes itchy, which these are different contacts than the ones that I wore, because the ones that I wore there, I've since like gotten rid of them. But like, I don't know, some of my eyes are just so itchy lately. I don't know, since I got back. But yeah, anyways, you guys, like like that's so completely irrelevant. But anyways, I'm going to get my Kindle stand, get my clicker and everything, and set all of that up, and I will update again a little bit later. Hello. Okay, so I am pausing for the night. So I was reading Anathema and I made it to chapter 23, which was 211 pages into the book and is about 30%, and we are currently sitting at about 13 hours 37 minutes and 20 seconds left on the clock. So I'm pausing it right here for the evening, and this is my proof that I paused it, and I'm going to bed now. So I did not reach my 12-hour goal by about 30 minutes, but I'm getting sleepy and my eyes are like itching really badly and they're like starting to water, so I'm just trying to go to sleep so I don't have to deal with that right now. So that is the update that I have at the moment. So I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna try and get a majority of my hours read tomorrow. I want to try and at least get 8 out of the 13 hours read tomorrow. So that is the goal. But that's my update for this evening. I'm gonna go to bed and I will talk to you guys again in the morning. Good morning. So I woke up and I'm not feeling super great. So I think I might be getting sick. So I've got like some cold medicine on deck, and I'm probably just gonna spend a majority of my day in the bed today because I just am not, my throat is hurting so bad. So yeah, so me not feeling good means that I'm gonna lay in bed for most of the day, which means that I'm gonna do reading while I'm in bed for most of the day. So as you guys know, I'm currently reading Anathema, and last night I made it to page 211, which is the start of chapter 23. So I'm just going to continue on from there. I've got my Kindle and my Kindle stand, and I'm probably just gonna read on my Kindle all day because I just, I can't. My throat is hurting so bad and I just wanna like lay here. That's what I'm gonna do. I have some chicken noodle soup in the refrigerator. Not in the refrigerator. I have some chicken noodle soup in the pantry that I probably will make a little bit later if my throat is still hurting. But I have been on it with the Zicam since I like pretty much got back from my trip, because obviously when you're traveling and you're on planes with in small spaces with circulated air, like obviously you're like more than likely going to get sick because of like it's like recirculated air obviously. But I have been taking, like I've been on the Zicam since I pretty much got back, so I'm hoping that it won't be like super bad. It's just like hopefully it'll just be like a little tickle and it won't be like anything too terribly bad, and I could be over it by Monday so I can go back to work and things like that. But other than that, like I'm just gonna lay here and try and rest. So we've still got 13 hours 37 minutes on the clock. It is about to start raining, so I feel like that's perfect reading weather, and I'm gonna get back into it and continue reading. I'm like really enjoying this book so far, so I'm excited to see where the rest of it goes. We've gotten a reveal that I feel like we knew because of the back, obviously, because we know that like maybe this is the key to breaking Zavander's curse, but Zavander just found out that Maeve is the key, but he like doesn't know her. Like he has seen her, he's met her, but like, well, he hasn't met her, but he's seen her. And so yeah, and I think there's another element to this that like is technically like a spoiler but like not a spoiler. So I don't know, just the way that some things transpired, like I feel like, yeah, I feel like I'm gonna really like, if I like this, then I'm definitely gonna have to read more from Carrie Lake. I will say that I did see people talking about like Nocticadia, but like I don't like dark academic. Like I don't like dark academia. Like it's just not a thing for me. Like I literally hate dark academia. Like I've never found a dark academia book that I enjoy or like that I can think of. Like I literally cannot think of one right now that I liked. Anyways, I'm gonna keep reading this. My copy of Rebel Witch should be here tomorrow, so I might be reading that too. But we'll see. But I'm just gonna keep reading this for now, and I will update you guys again once I have more to update, once I have a time update, once I have a reading update, all the things. So I'm gonna get my Kindle and stuff set up and get back to reading. So I'll update you guys again a little bit later. Hello. Okay, so I paused the timer at 9 hours 46 minutes and 55 seconds to take a break from reading and just kind of do some scrolling. So I moved from the bed to the couch, and basically since I moved I've just been on TikTok and scrolling on my phone and stuff. But I did just put some soup on the oven to warm up because I'm just like not feeling good, so I am going to eat that. But I will say that I am loving Anathema. Like, so I've been reading it on my Kindle. I'm on page 576, which is like is like almost at the end. So that's chapter 54, so 576. So my Kindle says I'm 85% into the book. So I've read a majority of this since the last time that I updated you guys, because I think I was on page 211 the last time I updated. So I read like over 300 pages in this, and like I'm loving it. I'm absolutely eating this story up. It's so good. Like I feel like it's exactly what I was needing and wanting to read. So I'm like really enjoying my time reading this. But I think I will be reading some more while I'm waiting on my soup to finish heating up, because I just like, I need to eat something. Like I'm not super hungry or anything like that. Like I'm just not feeling good and I really need to eat something. So I decided to warm some of that up, and hopefully that might help me feel a little bit better. But yeah, I've been sneezing really bad. Like my nose is so like gross feeling, and like my throat is hurting. So I'm like, I was not trying to get sick. I had a feeling that I might, but like I'm not trying to get sick obviously. But I'm going to continue just resting and reading, and I might sleep some to see if my body can like sleep off some of whatever it is that's trying to like infect me and whatnot. So I'm gonna do some more reading, and I'll update you guys once I finish the book, since I'm literally like 85% through the book. I don't have much left. I did find out that this is a series though, so there is another book that's coming out, and I hate that because I thought that this was going to be a standalone, and so I was like, okay, it'll be like a completed ending, but unfortunately that's not the case. I don't know if it's going to be a duology or if it'll be a series, but I will be pre-ordering the next book if the link is available to pre-order, because I'm loving this so much. And I feel like too, like I probably will read more from Carrie Lake because I'm really enjoying the like writing style. So I definitely want to see what else from this author I might like. There is one book that I don't think that I will read, and I think I won't read it because I don't like the covers on them. And I think it's called like Nightshade or something like that, but the covers scare me so bad. And I'm like, okay, staying away from those because they're scary to me. So I'm like, unless they come out with like alternate covers, I just feel like I will be staying away from those because that literally scares me. It reminds me of like when I didn't read that Janina O'Reilly book, What Did You Do? Or Where Did You Go? Or whatever. You know what I'm talking about. The one with the moth on the cover. Like I refused to read that book until they changed the cover because the original cover scared me so bad. It was so creepy and weird looking at me that I literally just could not get myself to pick it up because the cover scared me so bad. So like they say don't judge books by their cover, but if a cover is scary, I'm not reading it, and that's just what it is. And so like I can't. So I will be looking out for other books from Carrie Lake. I might try Nocticadia. Like I said, I don't really love like dark academia books, but I might be willing to give that a try because I really like her writing and the storytelling so far. Like it's been so good, and it's like slow burn, but like you literally can't even tell. Like it's giving like Mariana Zapata type slow burn, which I love, where it's like a slow burn that's so slow that it's like excruciating, but at the same time like you really cannot even tell that it's slow burn because of the tension and the pining, and like it's like, yeah, it's so good. Like it's a slow burn that you don't mind. It's slow burn, and I'm eating it up. I'm loving it. I did pause kind of at like a action-packed moment, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and start back right now, but I figured I would just hop on and get that update real quick because I know I haven't talked to you guys in a few hours. It is like 1:30 now, so the day is flying by. So yeah, that's my update for now, and I'll update you guys again once I finish Anathema. Okay, so the timer is currently sitting at 8 hours 30 minutes and 10 seconds left, and I just finished Anathema. Oh my goodness, it was so good. The ending, oh my god, it ended on a cliffhanger. I'm like, I cannot wait for the next book. Oh my goodness, I'm like, literally, let me go follow Carrie Lake on Instagram right now so I can find out when the next book is coming out because I need it. That ending, oh my gosh, I'm like, oh, I need the next book. But now that I'm finished with this, I'm going to be starting Lady of Darkness because I'm just in a fantasy mood. So I'm going to be starting Lady of Darkness now since I'm just laying here rotting and trying to rest. So that's my update. I'm gonna let Navy outside really quick and I'm gonna go grab Lady of Darkness. I also have that one on my Kindle because it's on Kindle Unlimited as well. But yeah, that's my update for now, and I will update you guys again later. Hello. Okay, so it's been a few hours since I last updated. I stopped the timer. I don't know where my phone is, so I don't know what time I stopped the timer on, but it was like 8 hours and something. I stopped the timer the last time I talked to you guys, and I haven't picked up anything since. So I did end up actually sleeping for like an hour or so. So I am feeling a little bit better now that I've like slept some, but I'm still just like not feeling great. So I have some more soup heating up that I'm gonna eat, and I'm going to be starting Lady of Darkness now. I am in the mood for this, but also too, I did see a TikTok. It was like, who do I call if like mom and dad aren't there? And it was like, you called dad's teammates, and it was like a football thing. And I was like, oh, I feel like I need a football, like single dad romance right about now too. So I don't know, I'm gonna try this and see how this goes, but I might see if I can find a like football romance with the single dad trope. I know that's like uber specific, but I don't know. But I'm gonna start reading and stuff again. I've got my Kindle and everything, so I'm gonna be doing that. I'm gonna get maybe some water because he's like dragging his bowl around because he needs some water. So that's what I'm about to do, and I'll update you guys again a little bit later. Hello. Okay, so I wanted to give my final update before going to bed. So I'm about to pause the timer on 5 hours and 35 minutes is what is left on the timer. So this is where I'm pausing for the evening. So I've been reading Lady of Darkness. I am currently on page 245 in this book, which is the start of chapter 27. So I am enjoying this so far. It's giving like slow fantasy. Like it is a 5-book series and it is like a pretty slow paced fantasy romance situation, and I'm enjoying it. It is a little bit slower than I had anticipated, but like it's slow, but like there's still like a lot going on, and I really appreciate that. We're learning a lot about Scarlet, and her past is like very mysterious. Like she doesn't really know anything about like who she is, where she comes from, like that kind of thing. Like, so we're just learning all of that with her. So we're following Scarlet. She's an assassin and she's like a part of this assassin trio, and then there's this man that comes and he is like helping to kind of train her, and he's kind of like enlightening her on some things that are like of her past and like helping her figure out who she is. And so yeah, I don't know, there's like some like weirdness with the guy that is like in charge of the assassins. I feel like something there is just like not right, but other than that, like I'm enjoying it. Like I feel like so far it's been like a pretty solid introduction to a series so far, so I'm definitely interested to see where we're going in the second half of this book and where the story is going to go. I am enjoying the writing so far. Like it's pretty easy to read, like nothing's too like complex in it, but I will say that there's like a lot of your regular fantasy elements, like fae, like vampires, like that kind of thing, which I am enjoying in this as well. But I did want to come and give that update really quickly before I go to bed. I know I've not really been getting any B-roll like today because y'all, I just have not been feeling very good, and I'm about to go to bed. Like it's like 11:15 almost, and so I'm about to go to bed and like sleep because I'm starting to feel bad again. Like I already ate some soup and I've been taking medicine and stuff, and I'm just still just not feeling very good. So I think I'm about to go see about going to bed for the evening. But I will say that I have been getting quite a bit of reading done while I've been sick, which has been nice. So I feel like normally when I'm sick, I don't really like, I just want to like rot and like watch TV and like sleep all day, but like surprisingly I've been like really in a reading mood. So hopefully that's gonna continue on in tomorrow. I have like 5.5 hours left, so I don't know if I'll finish this book in that time. I can't say that I will finish the rest of this before the 5.5 hours is up. So it's possible that this is going to be the last book that I read for this video, which is completely and totally fine. I feel like for the most part I finished my March TBR. Like obviously I had the one DNF, but like I don't know, because I said that it was a soft DNF, but like I don't know. Like I don't know if I'm gonna go back to it, because like the more that I think about it, I just like yeah, I'm just not really, yeah. So anyways, that's it for now. Y'all are probably like, she's so delusional, and like low-key I might be, because I feel like crap. So hate that for me, but that is my update for this evening, and I'm going to bed, and hopefully I don't like sweat to death, and if I do, that means that I have a fever, which is not good. But I think it's a sinus infection. The more that I'm feeling it, like it feels like a sinus infection. But anyway, so I'm gonna go now, and I'll update you guys tomorrow morning when I have more to update when I start reading again. So hopefully I'll be feeling a little bit better in the morning. So I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Good morning. Sorry if you can hear Navy eating in the back, but so I am not feeling I'm not feeling good. I'm not feeling good at all, but I am going to try and knock out the remaining 5.5 hours of reading that I need to do today. So of course I'm still reading Lady of Darkness by Melissa K. Rorick, and I did not read any more last night before going to bed. So I have about 5 hours and 35 minutes left of reading to do today to complete the 24 hours. So I am hoping to finish the rest of this book in that time. So that is like really my main goal, is to just finish this book today. I do have Rebel Witch coming in the mail today, so I might see about possibly starting that today as well, but it might not be in this video. It might just be like once I'm done filming for the day. But yeah, so that is my update for now. I'm going to start the timer back. I've taken some medicine, so I'm feeling a little bit better at the moment, but like overall, just me waking up, like I'm feeling a lot worse than I was feeling yesterday. But like right now I'm feeling better than I was feeling like an hour ago. So there's that. I am just gonna probably set up my Kindle stand with the book and read it laying on the couch and just kind of like rot and rest today, because I'm still just not feeling great. And if I'm still feeling bad tomorrow, like I'm probably just gonna go to urgent care and get like a Z-Pack or something, because like I really just like I feel so bad. So that is my update for right now. I'm going to get to reading, and obviously I'll update you guys again later. I'm gonna try and see about getting some more b-roll today, but like I'm sure you guys don't want to see me like blowing my nose every 2 seconds. So that's my update. I feel like this readathon has gone downhill because I'm not feeling good, but at the same time, like I feel like it's been going really well because I've been doing so much reading, and like this is probably one of the like first times that I'll probably actually end the readathon when I like planned to end it, when I'm doing the timer method, because you guys know that I usually don't like to do the timer method because I feel like it just like takes so much longer. But overall, like this time I feel like it's been a pretty good like ratio of like reading to time and like days allocated to read, so I feel like it's been good that way. But yeah, I'm feeling so just like out of it, so I'm gonna take some more medicine. I'm probably gonna heat up some soup and just do some reading. So I'm gonna update again a little bit later, probably in another like couple hours, and let you guys know how far I've gotten into the book and things like that. So that's my update for now, and I'll talk to you guys again later. Hello. Okay, so I wanted to give the updates. I'm pausing the timer at 1 hour, 58 minutes, and 35 seconds left because I just finished Lady of Darkness by Melissa K. Rourke, and I really enjoyed this. I will say Scarlet to me was so annoying. So annoying. Scarlet was so annoying, but I do want to continue on with the series. Like I'm definitely going to be purchasing the next book. I think this is a completed series, which I love. So like I can just like binge read the whole series if I feel like it, but I enjoyed this. But I will say, while I was reading this earlier today, like I was thinking back to Anathema and how I wish like the second book and that was out so I could read that. But as far as this is concerned, like I enjoyed this. I am thinking that I'm gonna rate it like 3 stars. I feel like it was a good, solid intro to a fantasy series other than Scarlet being so annoying. But okay, I feel like, yeah, like 3.5 stars. So I think I'm gonna rate this 3.5 stars because I enjoyed it. I would definitely recommend this series. I'm definitely interested to pick up the second book. I think I might actually start the second book now that I'm done with this one, because I definitely want to see where things are gonna go, especially like with the ending and stuff. So since this is a completed series, I feel confident like going on to the next book, which I'm really excited about. So I am going to actually order the physical copy as like a shelf trophy, and then I'm probably going to start the book today on Kindle, since I think the whole series is on Kindle Unlimited. So love that. But that is my update for now. I still have about 2 hours left in this readathon, so I am going to continue reading. I thought about starting Mile High, but I think I want to read the next book in this series. So yeah, I'm going to place my order. I'll probably order books 2 and 3 actually. Now that I'm like thinking about it, I'll probably just order the next 2 books, so that way I can like be ready to move on in the series when I'm ready. So yeah, that's so exciting that I finished this book. So 3.5 stars to this, and I think I'll be moving on to the next book. I think it's called Lady of Shadows, I think is book number 2. So yeah, Lady of Shadows. So that is what I will be picking up next. I'm gonna go get me a little snack. I'm gonna take some more medicine and keep reading. So with that being said, I'll update you guys again once the timer is up. Okay, so the 24 hours is now officially over. And so for the last like 2 hours, I have been reading Lady of Shadows by Melissa K. Rourke. And this is the second book in the Lady of Darkness series. And I made it to 32%. I'm not sure what page that is because this book doesn't have like page numbers, I don't think. Let's see, because I know sometimes it's like really weird. Yeah, it has like the location, so not the page numbers, but essentially 32%. So I made it pretty far way into this book, and I am enjoying it so far. I feel like Scarlett is a little less annoying in this book than she was in that last book, so love that. And then also wanted to give the update that my package did get delivered. So I did receive Rebel, which I did already open it. I didn't wait for you guys. Sorry about that. But I will probably save this for my like April TBR if I can. So, but I definitely will be reading this here soon. So I'm probably gonna film my like April TBR here in the next like day or two. So yeah, I'm gonna see if I can put this on it. But that is my update. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I feel like I got quite a lot. I got a lot of reading done. I was able to read the last one by Will Dean, which I was able to finish, and then I read Heartless Hunter, and then I started Secret Keepers and DNF'd it, and then I read Anathema and Lady of Darkness and started Lady of Shadows. So that's like 6 books that I like touched in this video, which is so good. That was the whole point of me doing this cramming vlog, and I feel like I successfully was able to cram, and I love that. Even though I got sick and I have not been feeling great, I am feeling like really bad still, but I'm feeling a little bit more energy at the moment, which we love. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content from me. If you made it to this point in the video, leave the little sick guy emoji with like the thermometer hanging out of his mouth, so to let me know that you made it to this point in the video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.